Hello, it's me, Josh Hunter. I am presently on the planet Earth, as usual. This is a video I just need to take for my notes. Okay, right now I need to harvest this feeling of having missed something, and I need to be able to utilize it for more practical purposes at a later date. Okay, so, Josh, it's me. Josh. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you some things you need to remember. Okay, today's date is it's May 3rd. I think in 20 minutes it'll be May 4th, 2020 AD. And just to say a couple of things. It may not be as important as I think it is, but just, for later, I know, why not just write this down? Because I go through notes a lot, but if I have it here, it's more, okay. So, first thing to remember, Mark Jacobs. The second thing, Las Vegas. The third thing, do you remember the last time that you ran very fast? As of this taping, the last time that you ran very fast. All right. Anyway, I do my best to try and pay attention to what's going on, and maybe I've overestimated my ability to see things correctly. I've tried to gird myself for all the things that can happen and make sure I'm fully prepared mentally, emotionally, so on and so forth. But apparently there's something that I missed, a big fucking thing that I missed. And damn, hang on, I need to move. All right, you might be saying, okay, what do you mean you missed something? All right, you gotta realize I got a lot of time. All right, I don't have friends. I'm not going out to parties. I spent the last 10 years militarizing my consciousness, my mind. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. Doesn't mean that I'm very good at, being or whatever I am. But I paid attention to a lot of things, and I've noticed that a lot of the major events that happen in our society, you could have seen them from some previous point. I mean, they weren't hidden. It wasn't oh, who knew this would happen? No, it's right there, right in front of your fucking face. But you gotta be paying attention. You gotta get it early enough. And I thought I'd been paying attention. I thought I'd been doing the proper observations. But it seems as though, I don't know. Well, there's a lot. I mean, you got to realize nobody is helping me. I'm not saying that to go boo-hoo, but I'm just saying for a later, if I become particularly critical of myself, or if at some other time people are like, oh, why didn't you you could have, and you got to realize the assistance that I need to make this work is so fucking basic that it's remarkable. But in some ways, it's not very remarkable at all. But anyway, so I didn't. Okay, because I constantly ask myself, it's a little unusual, because you got to realize I spent a lot of time, contemplating what an awesome person I am. Something gets so fucking loud. Yes, more noise, please. I spent a lot of time contemplating what a great person I am when I think about my day-to-day experiences and just how I handle myself. Like I said, I'm not I don't have regrets, because I do my best at every single point of my existence. So you might ask, what does that mean to do your best? It was fucking silent and now there's noise. Okay, anyway, it's the middle of the fucking night. Alright, so there's only so much that I can do. and I need to have some type of cooperation. But if no one will cooperate with me, I mean, at the very least, people could like not stand in my way. Okay, people are literally in my way. They're in the path of a moving fucking train. I'm not the train. I'm not the locomotive. But there is something that is moving very fast that isn't going to stop. And I'm doing my best to try, because right now people are still, they're not taking the coronavirus seriously. They're not taking the situation seriously. They're still outside walking around as if they couldn't lose everything very quickly, very easily. Okay, they're still smoking cigarettes. They're still talking shit. They're still not doing the things that preserve their fucking society that they love so much. These people who can't fucking even do 2 months indoors are still just waltzing about as if somebody else is going to pay for it. This is the problem when you believe in God. I'm not saying that I'm an atheist, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't believe in God, but you got to realize, when you believe in God, you assume that God has to love you. That is the assumption that you make. You say, well, of course God loves us. What rule, where is it written that God has to love us? Where? Tell me. Where does it say, if you believe in God, that God has to love you? Is it possible? Isn't it possible? Is it possible that God maybe just doesn't love you? Now, if some people start believing, now this may go against my preservation of needful structures, but I need to have this for my records, and as far as I know what I'm doing. But you gotta realize, when you believe in God, you need to know who you're dealing with. You need nutritional facts. Okay, when you buy food from the grocery store, you read the nutritional facts. And if there's something on there that you don't like cyanide or arsenic or something that is definitely not good for your general health, well, you won't buy it and you won't eat it. So, you know, people are waltzing around like this, like, oh, the look on their faces that I see is, oh, God's on my side. Definitely, God is definitely on my side, and God loves us. What proof do you have? God loves you now, but how do you know that God will love you later? How do you know that you understand God? All these people that say, oh, we want to meet God, we want to serve God. You don't know anything about God. God could be the biggest fucking asshole in the universe. Like, literally, you love God's gifts, but do you love God's personality? If God were a person and he or she had a personality, do you think that it's something that you would like? Is it possible that someone whose personality is completely unbearable created all the things that you love? You waltz around here saying, oh, you love God, you love gifts. You like getting things that you like. But do you like God, and do you like God's personality? We are on the precipice, and I'm sure that I'm not the first person to be saying this, and I don't claim to be, you know, ahead of any curve or anything like that. But things have not fallen apart yet. But you just can't walk around in the face of all these, you know, recent events and pretend like you're invincible. Like there's something that can't sweep you out. These guys, they're walking around, they open the country up. Open that we wanna shop, we wanna play on the beach, we wanna go outside. Do you remember the last time there was a virus like this? Does anybody? Where you couldn't go outside? No? Then to me that would be the time to be humble. Still. Perhaps, you know, not be so loud about what you think is going on. I gotta live here too. Okay? I gotta live on this planet. Okay? And I don't assume that I'm in anyone's good graces. I don't care who God is. God can change his or her mind in the blink of an instant. I do my best to find out who the winners are and make sure that I remain in a winning, state, I guess. But things are not like that. There's still much more room for things to be very fucked up. Okay, we've got, by today's count, there are 61,000 deaths in the United States of America, 250,000 worldwide, and over 1 million cases of this coronavirus, which I'm sure very many people, I mean, obviously people are talking about, but they're not taking it seriously. They wear the mask, but they still smoke cigarettes. They wear the mask, but they still smoke cigarettes. They wear the mask, but they still smoke cigarettes. Do you understand what this means? You wear the mask, but you still smoke cigarettes. You ride the electric scooters, you won't wear a helmet. You want free health care, but you won't stop smoking cigarettes. Do you understand what this fucking means? I have to live here too. And I don't want this fucking hypocrisy fucking ruining anything that I've got going on. Okay? I care about my life. I love my life. Even being homeless for 8 years, I still love my life. I think I'm a neat person, and I think I've made some very good decisions in my life. Despite the fact that I fucking wake up every morning on the ground, covered in body lice, and no friends, and pretty much, everyone having told me that they could live very happily without ever having to see me ever again, and that my life means nothing to them. Even despite all that, I still think I'm pretty nice, and I really enjoy the things that have happened to me. I really enjoy my life. But these people, I don't know if I'm going to be included in the same group. I don't know if who's ever calling the shots around here, if it's God or, a bunch of numbers or whatever. I don't know if they're going to say, well, you're fucking, around these people, so you're going to get what they get. And I'm telling you here, I don't want what they're getting. The people who smoke cigarettes, I don't want what they've got. I want to be put in a completely separate category of the people, a completely distinct and separate category from the people who smoke cigarettes. I don't want anything to do with them. I want to be as far away from them as possible, as healthy, and within the realm of, social balance or whatever the fuck you want to call it. These guys who throw their life away for nothing, for temporary thrills, I want to be distant from them. And I say temporary thrills, I'm not talking about beer either. I still got to drink booze. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's hypocritical of me. I don't know. I'll tell you one thing, I haven't worn a fucking mask even once throughout this entire thing. I have not put on a surgical mask even once. Okay, that's something you need to know about me. That shit's gonna get me, it's gonna get me. And if I'm gonna die, then so be it. Like I said, I've done everything that I want to do. The only things that are left are things that I have to do, or that I feel that I have to do. I'm not saying that, if you are a person who smokes cigarettes, that I don't like you. I'm saying I don't want to be included. I don't want to be guilty by association. I don't want, some fucking high-ranking judges and high-ranking observers to see me with you guys and thinking, oh, well, this guy, he likes to smoke cigarettes because he's with them. No, I don't. I don't like to smoke cigarettes. Like, I've had cigarettes. They're lame. Cigarettes are very lame. Like, I can't believe people actually get addicted to this. I've had cigarettes and I've had to pretend like I like them. I had them like, all right, so this, what are we doing? Oh, dude, can I bum a cigarette? Oh, fuck, yeah, dude. Like, cigarettes are so lame. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you people? All right. So, I don't want to be in the same category as people who smoke cigarettes. I don't want to be in the same category as people who put any type of smoke into the air. I don't want to be put in the same category as people who fucking ride electric scooters without helmets, and that general type of thing. And I don't want to be put in the same category of people who ask for free health care but won't stop doing the things that ruin their health. Okay? Now, if I'm already doing these things, then God or whoever or whatever, whatever. Anyway, I just, I don't care about dying. I don't feel like it's not about dying that matters. The issue is living, okay? I don't want to have to live with fucking any more curses. I got enough curses, all right? I don't want to have to live with, this. I don't want to have to live for a long time with absurd fucking bullshit that could have easily been avoided. I don't want to spend fucking 200 or 500 years having to deal with bullshit that could have been taken care of just like that. But nobody took care of it, okay? So yeah, sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's tough, but you got to take care of it now. If I end up living for an extremely long period of time, I don't want to have to deal with this shit. I want to be put in a separate category, all right? And if this is the wrong thing to do, I'll correct it later on, clean it up in post. No, I don't like that statement. Why? I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Thanks for watching.